Hey, this is Ronnie.
And this is Reese.
And this is Soft 30. And we have DJ Q Waves and we have D in the back. Turn up, turn up, turn up. One of these days they're going to get hyped with us.
They are. It's gonna be exciting too.
Anyway, how was your week, Reese?
Actually, it's like a week and a half.
Yeah.
Since we did the podcast, a little longer than normal. Anyway, so I got a little bit of a long check-in. So I'm gonna try to run down from what happened in the world. So if you listen every week, then you know, like last weekend we talked about like depression and stuff, and then like that following day I went to school and I was just having a whole breakdown. Like a whole breakdown. I went to the little therapist lady again and stuff. And, you know, it wasn't that bad, but it was just a breakdown. I was just crying and stuff, like, because there was just so much going on. Like, it's not a whole bunch of major stuff, but it was just a whole lot of stuff going on, and it just made me super duper sad and frustrated. I probably was crying because I'm frustrated over sadness, but, you know, it was just like whatever. So I feel a whole lot better. I've been feeling better.
Good.
I've been feeling a whole lot better. So that is exciting that I've been feeling better.
Is it because of the teas or you been like,
I've been doing the teas. I have this aromatherapy that I sleep with on every night. I went and got some Himalaya rocks that I burn. So you know how like you burn the oil or you burn the yeah, it's a wax. So anyway, I got some Himalaya rocks that I can burn, and it's like supposed to purify the air and it makes me sleep better.
I need to take some of them.
So yeah, I already told you to take some.
I forgot.
I ain't never give them to you, but I went and got some more, and I'll probably go get some more today because I don't want them to run out, because you know stuff in Walmart always runs out, and then you don't never see the shit anymore. So I'll probably go get more. Anyway, and yeah, so that was Thursday. Friday, pretty okay. Oh, it was Carmen's birthday. Shout out to you, Carmen. So she had Kiera had her birthday party, little sleepover. That was nice for the kids. I had my goddaughter all weekend, and they had a sleepover at a hotel Friday to Saturday. I rolled out on their ass. I was like, hey y'all, I stayed at the hotel for the open bar. And then once the open bar was over, I was like, okay, see you guys later. I'm not staying at this kid birthday party. That's dead. I'm leaving. But I heard they had a nice time. So that's always fun when we can get our kids together. I like getting our kids together because, you know, we didn't have each other our whole lives. We had each other from our teenage years to now. But you know, they grew up together. So even though Naya definitely get a little annoyed with them, because she is 4 years older, so she gets a little annoyed with them, but nonetheless, like they love each other, you know. So that's cool, you know, that to have Naya get to have friends and stuff, because I ain't having no more kids, so. Yeah. Oh, anyway, so then we went to Massanutten over the weekend, and Massanutten is always fun. Every time I go, I have a nice time. Yeah, we played games. The kids was running amok. You know, it wasn't much adult activity to do, so that sucks.
I know they need to have like a bar or something there.
We should go open a bar down there. We should.
Ding, ding,
But
ding.
anyway, so we were supposed to go ice skating. No. Scratch that. We was not supposed to go ice skating. We were supposed to go skiing. But when we got up there, I was like, man, I'm not paying for them to do this because I know they're going to chicken out and not do it. And then I'm going to be out like $200. So I was like, I'm not going to do it. So, and then snow tubing was sold out. So that would suck too. So we're like, all right, fine. Well, we're going to go ice skating. So ice skating was like a little bit away from, you know where it was because you came to pick them up. So it was a little bit away. So as we were like walking, we was putting out our thumb and like rubbing out thigh to people and stuff, and it was so funny. And then like we had the kids like we'd be doing like this and stuff. It was funny because we didn't really need a ride because we were only going right there. But it was funny. And then like here got one guy that like he pulled over. He was looking, but I think he was like it was too many of us black people. So he kept going. But it was funny. Like it was fun to walk down there and do. So anyway, then we get on the ice and stuff. So I was skating good, y'all. I was helping people up and telling people what to do and stuff like that. I thought Carmen was gonna have a hissy fit.
Was it your first time ice skating?
No, my second.
Okay.
I thought Carmen was gonna have a hissy fit because she kept falling down, and I know she wanted to cry, but I was like, "No, Carmen, come on, get up, we're gonna do it," stuff like
ice
that.
skating is hard.
It's very hard, but I was doing good. I was doing good because I'm pretty balanced. If you know how to balance yourself pretty good, then it's not that hard. So anyway, then
I can't balance myself.
So Kennedy falls down. I help her up the first time. She falls down again. She couldn't get up. So I'm like, okay, let me go help her. But first time she fell down, she was like by the wall. So we was using the wall to help her get up and stuff. Second time, she's like in the middle of the ice. So I'm like, dang, how am I gonna help her up? So I get her up, and I get behind her, and I try to help her up. And before we even got on the ice, I was like, kids, if y'all fall on your butts, because if you fall and try to catch yourself in your hands, you're gonna hurt your wrist. Mm-hmm. We learned that from Naya when she hurt her wrist. And then I'm like, if you fall on your knees, you're gonna be hurting your knees. Like, fall on your butt if you fall. So Kennedy did not follow the rules. So I'm behind her. I'm lifting her up. She get up on her feet and slips back down. So when she slips on her knees. And I followed the rules and slipped on my butt. And fell directly onto her blade. Directly onto her blade. So mind y'all, I did eat some edibles before we went on there. That's not the reason I got hurt though. So please don't get that twisted. That's not the reason I got hurt. Got hurt from trying to help her up. So anyway, I fall flat on on the thing. So I knew I hit her blade, but I didn't know it punctured. So I was sitting there for a minute, and I'm like, dang, man, I hit this ice hard as shit. My butt hurt. so I'm sitting there. So Kiara, like, I hit her. She wasn't on the ice. She was like on the dry part. So she's like, wait, I'm gonna come over there and record you. Ha ha. So we laughing and stuff. So Naya's like, come on, mommy, I'm gonna help you up. I'm like, no, don't help me up. Obviously, I just fell down helping Kennedy up. Like, no, don't help me up. So a black woman and her son comes, and they're like, oh, show them how to get up. So her son is like, so he gets down on the ice, and then he's like, you gotta turn around on your knees and then, stand up like how babies do. So I'm like, oh, duh, that makes sense. So Kennedy does it. So I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and do it. I'm about to get off this ice because I done bust my ass. This shit hurt. So I go to turn around, and the lady's like, you're bleeding. So I look in the ice, I'm like, oh, shit. I am bleeding. So Kiara was like, I'm coming. And I said, no, don't come. Like, my job, we high as shit. I'm like, no, don't come. You're going to get hurt too. So she come over there with her phone wobbling in the snow because she can't ice skate either. And I look over at Carmen. She's red. Like, y'all know she light bright. So she red like, oh shit, our wrist is hurt. It was just like it was funny, but it was a serious moment. But it was funny. So then they're like, oh well, somebody go get the a nurse happened to be skating. The ER nurse happened to be skating. So she comes over. She's like, oh, somebody. She was like pointing to somebody. You go get a first aid kit. And she's like, we're gonna get somebody to help you up. So then a man came that had on like the uniform. So I'm like. And he looking at me with his hands in his pocket. So I'm like, the fuck did you come over here for? Right. So the two women like, oh, well, come on, let's get you up and get you over there. So I'm like, all right, fine. So they helped me up. When they helped me up, I felt a whole bunch of blood just gushing down my leg. So I'm like, oh, shit. I was like, we probably got to call the ambulance. Like, I'm bleeding like shit. I feel it. I didn't know what got hit, though. I just knew, obviously, I was bleeding. So we walked to the ice. And Kiara is like sitting down. So she's like, here, sit down on my lap. I'm like, no, if I sit down on your lap, I'm going to bleed on you. I was like, no, I'm not going to sit down on your lap. And my leg hurt. I don't want to sit down. So I'm like, help me get my skates off. So she's like, okay, sit down. Bitch, I'm not sitting down. My ass hurts. So I'm like holding on to her. And then at this point, I'm off the ice, so I'm not as balanced. And then I'm like, here. She's like trying to pull the skate off without untying it. I'm like, bitch. So I'm like, and stuff. So anyway, then we put on my shoes. So she's like, put on your pants. The nurse, put on your pants and let me see, how deep the puncture is and all that stuff so we can address it. So I put on my pants. And I couldn't see because it's like far back in my thigh a little bit. So I'm like, oh, all I see is blood. I'm like, oh, do you see anything? So she's like, yeah, I see you got punctured. It looks pretty deep. Let's go into the office. So they're like, pull up your pants. I'm like, no, I'm not pulling back up my pants. First of all, my pants are cold because they're soaked with blood. And I'm not about to try to squeeze this shit back up my leg. Like, no, my fucking leg hurt. So she's busy trying to cover me up. And I'm like, bitch, I'm walking. I'm limping to the joint. So, then I'm in there. So then I call Kiera and I'm like, hey y'all, I'm in the back room. So Kiera's like, well, I told the kids let's stay out here. And then Naya's like, no, let's go see my mom. All of us. Come on, let's go. So then they come back there and the kids still looking crazy. Naya's sitting beside me and she's just like, are you okay? Like, you know, being the best daughter that she is. Like, are you okay, mommy? And then she's like, I'm going to go to the emergency room with you. Because the nurse, so the nurse looked at my leg. She's like, yeah, you need stitches. Like, no, it is not going to work. So anyway, then the nurse, Naya's like, I'm going with you. So I'm like, no, Naya, I'm going to go by myself. I don't want you to be bored. So she's like, no, please let me go. So I'm like, okay, fine, let's go. So then, after the nurse wrapped my leg and we was waiting for the waiting for the ambulance, she started recording me. We started laughing again. I was like, I know the white people was like, this is a serious matter. Why are they I'm not, first of all, we got too many kids. We had 3 kids with us. I'm not about to be crying and and then all of them gonna cry. And then Kiera probably gonna be like, ah! Like, no, I'm not, we're not gonna make a big deal out of this. It's a couple of stitches, but I'm not gonna lie, I was scared because I thought it hit my vagina. I thought the blade went up my vagina.
And it could have been, where's the artery at in your leg?
They said it was really close to my artery.
Yeah.
But I couldn't tell, like everything was in pain. So I couldn't tell what got hit. But it's literally like that close to my vagina. Like, I have to cover the stitches when I pee so I don't pee on it. That's how close it is to my vagina. So it was very, very scary.
I showed everybody your vagina.
I had underwear, so I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, it was scary because I was like, please didn't hit my coochie. Can you imagine getting stitches up your vagina? Or on your penis, on your balls? Like, can you imagine that shit?
Like cut your click off.
It couldn't have, but it could have damaged it. I don't know. The shit, it was really close to danger. My vagina or the artery. So anyway, I'm all better. My leg's a little swollen, but I'm okay. So I'm really happy that it didn't turn out like super duper bad the way it could have turned out bad. So anyway, and this is, I was about to skip the subject, but this is a little random. But Naya always see me get hurt. Last summer, she saw me get hit by a car.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And now she saw me fall and have to get stitched. And she literally sat there and watched them stitch me. And she was like, I don't think I want to be a scientist no more. I think I want to be a doctor. Get your crazy ass away from here. So I just thought that was funny because, like, I don't know if it's going to traumatize her or make her stronger. But
I don't know. If I was there, that situation would have went way different.
I told her, I was like, don't call Ronnie. And she called you anyway. I was like, Ronnie's going to cry. Don't call her.
I didn't cry, though.
Because I didn't call you. I called D. Because I'm like, I'm not about to call Ronnie. But when I knew I was leaving, that's when I called you, but you didn't answer. So, I don't know. It was all funny.
Like, Ronnie, listen. I was like, what? She was like, so Reese fell. She got hurt, but everything was going to be okay. And I was like, what? She's like, she was trying to help Kennedy up and she fell and she got cut, but it's okay. And I said, okay, well, why are you calling me? She said, because she got to go to the hospital. I'm like, well, what do you mean? She going to be okay and she got to go to the hospital. And she's like, but listen, though. Just relax. Everything is going to be okay. She just need to get 2 stitches. That's it.
I had to get 4. But my poor Ken, she thought she hurt me so bad. I had to be like, listen, it's not your fault. Like, granted, you didn't fall on your butt. But it's not your fault. Like, this shit happened. I'm not about to sit up here and blame you for it. Like, this shit happened. I don't know. But anyway, on the way down to Massanet and me and Kiera had a really good talk about like depression and stuff like that. And you know, she made me have a little bit of a different outlet on, you know, my situation and stuff. And she did suggest that I do go to the doctor so I can be diagnosed properly, but I'm just not gonna do it. No, actually, I'm lying. When I go for my year checkup, like I always go, I will talk to them about it, but I'm not gonna be doing no medicines and stuff like that unless I really feel like I have to. But I don't want my body to get, you know, used to the medicine and then I have to rely on it.
You look real cute.
Thank you. I love your outfit though. Just saying. But anyway, so anyway, what else happened during my week? Oh, yesterday. So y'all know I'm always having issues every semester with my financial aid and stuff and my scholarship. So I already explained what happened last week. I ain't even about to go back into it. So anyway, the scholarship lady called me yesterday and she's like, hey, I noticed you didn't use the scholarship money. Is everything okay? Are you still in school? I'm like, yeah, I'm still in school. You know, I was like, it didn't cover my whole tuition for this semester, so I'm trying to actually get financial aid because financial aid would be better, you know, to cover my whole thing. So she's like, well, you can get both. And I was like, well, the school told me I can't get both. And she was like, I don't know what's wrong with them. I don't know what kind of miscommunication they have, but you can get both. And I was like, can you call up there and tell them? Because they are nasty and they don't want to listen to me. So anyway, long story short, I think my semester is going to be paid off without me having to pay anything. And I still have money left over for summer semester. Yay. So that's exciting because I wasn't going to take summer classes, but I might if I have money left over. It's like, why not?
Can you keep the money and get another one?
No.
No? Oh.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But like I told her and like I told financial aid, I'm not pressed for a refund. I just don't want to have a co-payment. I don't want to have a payment. Like my point, the only reason I even went back is because I had the scholarship and I was going for free.
Right.
That's that's the main reason I was like, oh okay, I have no excuse of not to go back now. So it's like, stop playing and cover the damn joint. But the people in financial aid are so freaking retarded. It's ridiculous. I ain't about to get them no more money because I said I was gonna do that shit. So anyway, my last thing of my whole week and a half that y'all done miss. So last night when you stood me up,
sorry,
you
my bad.
Yeah. Anyway, so Nye was like, let's go to mama's house. We haven't been over there in a while. So we went to my mom's house. And y'all, I sat over there with them. Me, Mom, Dad, Ren, and Naya for like 2 hours. And we were just talking.
I do that all the time. You ain't special.
No, I know it's not special.
And I bring them drinks. So
I took Mom's drink. But no, I was excited because at first I was like, man, I don't want to go because, sometimes they be in a funky mood. Yeah. And I'm like, when I leave, then I'm in a funky mood and stuff like that. But we like literally laughed and had a nice time. That's and sweet. Even when we started, the mood started to go, I'd be like, no, y'all, let's change it, and then we would change it. And it was nice. It was nice sitting there and talking and laughing with them because I feel like I haven't done it with them in a really long time. Like not with just me and them, Yeah. So that really it really made my night. Like I was happy. I went home. I was like, babe, I sat over Mom's house talking for 2 hours. And if you know me personally, then like I don't sit over there and talk with them that much. If I do, it's a couple minutes and then I leave and stuff like that. So that was just it was exciting for me. It made my little night.
Oh.
I was excited. I went home. I slept good, and then like even talking to my mom and stuff, we was talking about like stadium and we was like, when the weather break over, you want to be going out and stuff like that. She's like, yeah, because when I sit in the house, I sit and I'm just thinking about stuff and it's better when we go out. And I was like, oh yeah, that's good. That's a good idea for me. Like, don't sit around and dwell on stuff. Like,
that's why I like to sit in the house.
Yeah, granted, the problem not gonna go away, but I'm distracted for a little bit.
Right.
So I was like, that makes a lot of sense. So I'm definitely going to try to keep that into my routine too, to not sit around. Most of the time I'm not sitting around the house anyway, but, to not sit around and make myself depressed, But yeah, anyway, that was it. How long did that go for? It wasn't that long. About 20 minutes or
30 minutes.
Oh, it probably was.
No, it was 30 minutes. So anywho's, my week was up and down. So so it's this guy around our complex, right? I don't want to say too much to give too much away, but anyway, so he always asks to like hang out and stuff like this. So I'm like, I always tell him no. He's been trying to do. How long I've been living around there? Almost 3 years.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, so then the last week, like Tuesday or something, he was like, "Oh, I'm going to get some crabs on Friday." I'm like, "Oh, okay, that sounds nice." He's like, "Well, you want to come?" I was like, "Okay, I'll come." So anyway, so Friday I ended up going over to, and we had crabs and stuff. And it was nice. We had a nice conversation and we had drinks or whatever, and it was cool. But I don't like him. So and he know that.
You like him as a friend.
Yeah, just as a friend. So, but we had a nice conversation. He was saying like how he is like judgmental of a lot of people and a lot of different things. And he was telling me about his situation with the other girl that he's talking to or whatever. And he judged her of in the beginning, like he was judging her like off how she looked and all this stuff. But once he had the conversation with her, he was like, "Oh, you know, she's cool, blah blah blah." So I'm like, okay. And I heard a lot of stuff that's going on, that's been said about me around. I was like, what the hell? So the one guy is saying that we are together when I don't even have, all I say is hi. Like, hi, what? I'll tell you who he is. But I'm like, how the hell he's going around telling people we together? I don't even talk to him. I say hi. That's it. But anyway, so.
But they've been spreading rumors. Remember they said that one of us, what they say, one of us got died or something?
Yeah, one of us died. Dog. Crazy. It's fucking crazy. I don't understand. But, so then, but yeah, so that was nice. Messing was really fun. I cannot ski. Don't know if I would try it again. I was high. I did eat the edible too. So maybe that had a lot to do with it because I couldn't stand up.
No, it's just hella hard.
It's hard. It was slippery.
You said slippery.
It was real slippery.
When I went before, I got toe up.
And I hurt my knee. So the next day I was like limping and stuff. But that's because I couldn't stand. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I need to. I don't know. I need to train it or something. I don't know. But it was cool. If I try it again, I'm going to make sure I did not have any drinks or no edibles. I broke a nail and everything. Like, this was crazy. But
and then it started raining while we were out. So that made it even worse.
Oh
like,
yeah, it was yeah. But I wanted to go like down one of the big mountain things, and I was just too scared because I was at the little one and I kept falling. So I just imagined if I went up there, I probably would have broke my leg. But yeah, anyway, it was fun. So what happened? So Monday, the guy that I had the crabs with, whatever. So then he was like, "I got something for you." So I'm like, "Okay." So then Tuesday, he came knock on my door. So I'm like, "Oh, hey." So he come in there with gifts and shit. I'm like, "Oh, this is really nice." Like, first of all, Tuesday I was like really, really emotional. So when he came over and he brought the gift, I'm like, "Oh, that's so nice." And then he had a card and stuff. So he bought me some Michael Kors earrings and a bracelet or whatever. I was like, "Oh, this is really nice." So then I read the card and it was like, "Thank you for spending time with me and thank you for the conversation, blah, blah." So I'm like, okay. So he was like, "Well, if I'm doing too much, just let me know." I was like, "Okay, I'll let you know." But so I haven't talked to him since then. But I was just like, that was really nice.
Yeah. Because even in the card, it was saying something like, you know, "Thank you for spending time." Because he's a little down right now.
Yeah.
And sometimes you need somebody to, like, help lift you up. And that doesn't mean that sexual or, you know, stuff like that. It's like, I just want some company.
Yeah, but and then like another part of me is scared though because I'm like, what? I don't want. I mean, even though I didn't talk to him since Tuesday, but I don't know if I want to accept gifts or I can't hang out with him no more because I don't know like what he's thinking.
No, I think if you don't want to accept gifts, just be like, "Hey, don't buy me gifts, but we can still hang out sometimes."
I don't even want to hang out. Like that was a one time kind of thing, and it was cool. The food was good, everything.
I think
but
he'll
I
be
don't.
Understanding.
Yeah, like we just can't do. I don't want to put myself in any kind of situations that like I used to. Like I can't try to be nice or be there for someone in any kind of then when they going through shit, and then I find myself stuck talking to this person, and no, I don't have time. So no. I gotta stop that. But anyway, so that was nice. And Tuesday was National Orgasm Day. Did anybody have sex or come? No?
I could barely spread my legs.
Well, anyway, so I was like posting on my Insta snaps a lot of like sexual things, trying to get people in the mood or whatever. I'm like, oh, so then this one girl's like, "Oh, you really know how to turn people on?" I'm like, yeah, that's my specialty.
You were posting memes. You wasn't posting like you in lingerie Posting the memes ain't gonna turn me on. You wanna turn me on? Post some lingerie pictures.
No, them memes do be. Man, I see certain memes. I be like, ooh, this shit got me hot and shit.
Off the
So yeah, so then.
hold on. Let's not skip that. What memes turn you on?
I like memes that. So the one that I posted, it was like a guy. He was like inside the girl vagina, and he was like squirting and shit. I like that. That shit turned me on. When it was this another post, it was like, the girl was on her back, and the guy was like choking her, and her legs was all like up, and like he was
You
like.
talking about those like little pictures and stuff?
Yeah, they like little pictures, and they say stuff and stuff like, yeah, turn me on, like whatever. This is my thing, whatever.
Girl, watch some porn.
I do.
I do too. I like porn.
But so yeah, them little things were turning me on, whatever. So I turned other people on, and it did turn other people on because the people was all like, "Oh, y'all like this." So yeah, don't be hating. Anyway, so but then it was a lot of guys. So like, "Oh, are you coming? You want me to go?" No, thank you. But the one girl who was like, "Oh, you know how to turn people on? She cool, whatever." And we been hanging out, right? So. And she listened to this, and I don't want to like say anything crazy.
Wait. Y'all be hanging out?
Yeah, so we been hanging out for the last couple of weeks. Like we hanging out, having like sleepovers and shit like that.
So y'all dating?
No, we're not dating. We're friends.
Y'all having sleepovers?
Yeah.
Not sexually sleepover.
We didn't do anything sexual. But
this is the bullshit. We gonna get back. This is the bullshit that lesbians and y'all be doing.
But she not lesbian.
We friends. We hanging out. We sleep. Oh, then she gonna be like, "Oh, you really can turn a girl on, can't you?" Oh, you already know. You already know what I'm saying.
I
mean, she was like, you make me want to bite your little, like little stuff like that. But I mean, I know.
They didn't have sex.
I know that she is sexually attracted to me. I know that.
Is she a lesbian?
Yes.
Is she a dom or femme?
She's
her.
She's her. I really can't say if she's a dom or femme. I don't know, but she is really cool, and we go to the gym and whatever together. And so she came over Tuesday. What day did it snow? Wednesday. So she came over Tuesday and she spent the night or whatever. And we were just talking. We had a good talk. Like we stayed up like the whole night because I couldn't sleep. So she stayed up with me. We was just talking or whatever. And she is really annoying sometimes. So I got to cuss her out a lot. And she's like, well, why you always saying that you don't give a fuck? Because I don't give a fuck. Like I'm not going to sit here and talk about feelings or like none of that shit. Like we're not going to do that. And it's like she sent me this long message like on Wednesday, after I dropped her off before we went to I'll get back to that anyway. So then she sent me like this long message. She was like, it's okay to be vulnerable with me, you can talk to me nice and stuff like that. I'm like, no, I'm not being vulnerable with no one. And then I was like what you gotta say?
But didn't you say she watched this? You think she's gonna be cool with you saying that?
I mean, why not? I'm not gonna not say what.
There's more details.
Yeah, I mean, it's other stuff. I'm just going around.
I don't want her to go off on you. You might lose her.
Might lose her?
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything out of the way.
She liked that shit, and I think some gay girls like when they get the chase of like a straight girl or something like that.
I wouldn't even call it a chase. Like we're friends, and I'm not saying anything that would make her not want to still be my friend.
I mean, I don't know because I'm on the outside looking in, so I'm just like,
what we gonna really play this game? No, you don't know what's going on, Reese?
No. I've had female friends or even dom friends I've had sleepovers with, and nah, I'm not. It ain't nothing sexual. If you're attracted to me, that's on you. But if I'm telling you we friends, you're gonna deal with the friendship, or you gonna go.
How come could none of the guys that was made the similar comments? How come you didn't pay them no time a day?
Because they want to have sex, and she never said that she wanted to have sex, even though she probably do. But it's different from me and guys. I'm only sexually attracted to two guys on this earth. I can't on this earth. I'm sexually attracted to two guys.
Two guys?
Two. And I just can't go and fuck anybody. That's just not me. Not a guy. Now I can have sex with a girl. Well, I can be a pillow princess. But I can't go. I ignore the guys because I cannot fuck them. And that's what they want.
You can't?
No.
Why?
I'm not gonna enjoy it. Even if I was to go and fuck one of them, another guy that I'm not sexually attracted to, I'm not gonna enjoy it. I probably wouldn't even get wet. This shit is not gonna be dumb. Like I just wouldn't be into it.
So you gonna be in love?
Huh?
You gotta be in love with them or something?
No. I'm not in love with the other two people that I'm sexually attracted to. I just need to be sexually attracted to them.
I just never heard somebody just being sexually attracted to two people in the earth.
Yeah.
You not attracted to Leo DiCaprio?
Who's that?
Leonardo DiCaprio. Who girls like?
I'm saying that I know. I'm saying that I know. Because don't get me wrong, like the game, Chris Brown.
You like
Drake,
the game?
The game could definitely get it. Okay.
Russell Wilson.
No.
I think he a little gay.
Yeah, he ain't.
Russell Wilson is married with children. What are y'all talking about?
Not attracted to him. But
Did Sierra have a baby with him yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, but maybe I need to step back from her a little bit, but I don't know. I mean, how long we know her?
It's been years, and I don't think that you should have to step back if she's not saying let me eat your pussy. Like
I don't want nobody to think I'm like
playing
playing a game or like leading nobody on or nothing like that.
No,
Like,
I like that you two hang out because both of y'all are not looking for a relationship and y'all also live alone. So it's like they kind of like y'all chilling together.
So why y'all should be fucking then?
No, fuck for what? She not attracted to girls.
She is
I am attracted to girls, but I'm tired of having sex with girls. I want to have sex with a man. And I think that's why I be emotional. Because I need some
I think
dick.
that's why you're emotional too.
Man, them girls got the strap.
It's not. No.
Get the strap.
No thanks.
She ain't having that.
It's not the same. It's not the same at all.
If they buy a really good strap.
No.
Most of them be buying them hard plastic joints. Y'all better get the fuck out of here with that.
They're cold. They're not.
They supposed to warm it for you. You gotta holler at one of my OG.
They cold.
It's not. It don't feel like a man.
My home girl. Shit.
How she warm it up?
Shit, I don't know. That's her secret. That's her secret. Shit, she didn't turn so many girls out.
I don't think I will ever be turned out.
Okay.
But,
she started rubbing your back, talking about your emotions. they play
You can
some.
talk to me about
emotions. That's why I told. That's what I told.
Yeah,
her.
but see, she ain't do it right. She gotta open up first about herself, make herself vulnerable.
Ladies, y'all hear his game, right? Don't
fall for me? Shit.
Don't fall for that shit.
I don't have no game. I have no game. So.
Anyway, so yeah, so that was
Wednesday we did Kiara's house.
Yeah, so Kiara made a snow brunch on Wednesday. So
that we weren't invited to, right?
It wasn't a lot of food.
Snow brunch.
Yeah. We was snow.
It was icy.
What day was that? Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. It snowed. Anyway, so that was fun.
Niggas don't eat when it's ice outside.
I mean, but it was only like a couple of us, and it was only girls with kids.
Yeah, you can keep the kids.
It was definitely kids and babies and that shit was annoying, but it was fun. It was good while it lasted. But then what happened? I lost my point because y'all was talking too much.
Snow brunch.
So then yesterday, one of our friends, a couple podcasts ago, told you got locked up. Remember? Anyway, so they had to go to court yesterday. So I took them to court, and it was crazy because like I thought they were going to jail. I was like, this is gonna be so sad.
Have they been on a podcast? Okay.
So anyway, so then when they called her name, right? So they was like, we are dropping the charges. You are free to go. I was like, oh shit.
It's like,
I was like, oh my goodness, girl. So it was crazy. I was like, thank goodness. But I kept telling people, like I saw her boyfriend. He was like, oh, what's going on? I was like, oh, she gone. He was like, damn. And he kept calling me. I was like, I'm gonna ignore this shit because she was sitting right beside me. So I'm like, okay. So, but anyway, so then she ended up calling them, letting them know. So he was like, well, let's celebrate and make y'all breakfast. So then I had another brunch yesterday. It was so great.
The state dropped the charges of the person who was filing.
The state.
Okay.
And so then, first of all, everybody know I don't eat beef or pork, right? Why this boy fried the potatoes in bacon grease, right?
Lit.
Oh, no.
That's lit.
Dog. First of all, I was tearing them potatoes up. I said these potatoes is the bomb.
The best potatoes you ever had.
Bitch. I was like, these potatoes is bomb as fuck. And he was like, oh no, I put them in bacon grease. Bitch, when I tell you all fucking night and this morning, my stomach was fucked up.
That was in your head.
It probably was, but I mean no, cause that shit was coming off. Cause I was shitting. That shit wasn't in my head.
All right.
Listen. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
I got a shit story, y'all.
I don't want to hear.
This is human,
Thank you, sir.
naturally fluids and shit.
What? I don't know what day it was.
Oh my God.
Tuesday. I think no, because so I had to get a tetanus shot for when I got stabbed with the ice blade, and I think I was having a reaction to it, so I couldn't really keep a lot of food now. So I was on the toilet and I was like, man, I can't shit, but my stomach hurt. And then
So
I
you
started
used the
shitting
bathroom.
and throwing up at the same time. Like I literally had a trash can in front of me and while I was on the toilet, and I was still trying to cover up my thigh. And it was nasty. I felt so much better after. It only happened one time. I was like, let me get in the shower and wash all this dirt off me. Cute face is hilarious. I wish we could have like a camera
disgusting.
facing that way sometimes. I am disgusting humanly.
Yeah.
It's-
I mean, it's natural. So
Yeah, I mean,
shit.
And taking a dump at the same time.
I couldn't help.
Well, they
You ain't never been that sick.
I've done it. I had food poisoning and I had to do that.
Maybe I don't know what I had,
Shit's
but
horrible.
it didn't last. It wasn't like maybe it was like a 12-hour bug or something like that. You know, it didn't last long, but it was terrible. I wouldn't wish that on nobody
Yeah, that shit's horrible.
because the bathroom stunk and made me throw up more. So, it was a mess. It was a mess. So I was like, yeah, no, I don't wish that on nobody. Sorry for the shit story, y'all.
Okay, so y'all ready for my joke?
Yeah.
First of all, I just want y'all to know. What?
No, I was just saying, you finished with your check-in?
Yeah, I'm finished with my chicken. So I want y'all to know that it's people that be requesting for these jokes.
Who?
Everybody.
Crusty.
Anyway, so this was gonna be funny. Did you look at it? You saw it?
I couldn't see it because you moved it too fast.
Okay. So why are there gates around cemeteries?
To keep the bones in.
No. You get to go. You get to go.
Gates.
You get to go.
Why is gates around cemeteries?
To
keep the spirits? Because
y'all
they
have
don't
no
want nobody
idea.
to walk out.
Y'all never gonna guess.
To rest in peace.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like having a
Because
brain
people
fart.
are dying to get in.
That's funny. People are dying to get.
That one was a good one. I like that,
That
one.
was
I
a
like
good
that
one.
one. That was a good one.
That was a good one. Next week is gonna be even better. So, okay. So I know this month is like Black History Month or whatever. And do y'all know who Esther Johnson is? Jones. Sorry, Esther Jones.
Wow.
Sorry. Y'all know I'll be fucking up people's names, but anyway. Y'all know who that is?
I don't think so.
So, you know Betty Booth, right?
Betty Boop.
Oh yeah.
So
She was a black woman.
right. Esther Jones, her name was her stage name was Baby Esther. But they got her
They modeled Betty Boop.
character from her. But they put the white face on
They
her.
put the white face on it. I remember.
That's messed up, right?
Yeah.
Fucked up.
I mean, but what don't they steal from us?
They modeled Betty
Everything.
Boop after Esther Jones.
Yeah. So you knew that.
When you actually said it right, I knew it was a black woman. I didn't remember the name, but yes, we heard that before.
Oh, because I said Johnston.
Nah, it was just I didn't remember the lady's name. Just like Reese had heard it before, you know.
Yeah.
Just
Well, that was super exciting for me because I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know it.
yeah.
And they need to paint her black. Anywho's. So we're gonna get into this Jesse
Smollett.
Yes. Anyway, so first of all,
Do you think he ruined Black History Month? I'm sorry.
I do. It's a lot of things that's going on in this month with Black people. Like, we supposed to be celebrating, not being locked up and lying and shit. I think he should have waited till next month. But
they say his new name is Jesse Lyon.
yes.
I think he's innocent.
No.
No.
From the beginning, I did not think he was innocent, but I didn't
know.
want to just be like, he's guilty.
I think he is fucking them Nigerian brothers, and they just wanted to make up some shit
So how is he innocent?
because
Alright.
they beat him up for something else.
He beat himself up.
Ronnie, explain what happened. So who don't know?
So Jesse said that he got robbed and beat up and bleached and a rope tied around his neck. First of all, he said it was some white people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some white guys. They had on hats and shit like that. But anyway,
Some MAGAs.
yeah. So anyway, come to find out, it was really the two Black brothers, the Nigerian brothers. But
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Right.
So he supposedly had paid them $3,500.
Allegedly. He allegedly paid them.
Allegedly. And allegedly paid them to buy the supplies.
Right.
I did see the video of them buying the supplies.
They did do that.
And then it didn't make sense that he sat with the rope around his neck. Like, why? So he can make a scene? He was trying to they was cutting his character.
That's not confirmed. But everybody, do you believe his story that he was attacked by some racist people in Chicago? Do you
No.
believe that story?
I don't believe
Do you
it.
believe he was attacked by some racist white people, Reese?
I believe he lied about some stuff, but I don't think he paid them to set him up. I think he had some kind of deal going on with them, and then the deal went wrong, and that's when they beat him up. And he probably was scared shitless of the big ass dudes and made up a story about,
Like, but what you mean? What kind of deal?
I don't know. I said maybe they was fucking.
One of the brothers.
It could have been anything.
No, one of the brothers, because that's the story that I heard, that it was a lover's quarrel.
Yeah. And he instead of him telling the truth, he probably was like, all right, I'm going to switch it around or whatever. I don't know.
But what if, because they had masks and stuff on, he thought they were white, and they were screaming MAGA?
No.
They could have set that
No.
whole thing up to make the whole thing fall back on him like this. If he knew them, obviously he would give them some kind of money or something. Maybe some shit went wrong.
Nah, yeah, he did that shit. He lying, but
I don't think he lying.
I think
just saying.
he's lying.
Tyler
I
Perry
think
said he ain't lying, and I go off Tyler Perry.
That was a long time ago. That was when it initially.
He talked to him again when he got out.
It I don't know. I'm not really So this is what I think I do. Like, don't give your enemies what they want. I think if somebody's doing this, they're not for me. They're my enemy, and he seems like he wants attention. So I don't really pay it no attention. But what do you think? Like, because he already had like catchphrases and shit. He's like, I'm the gay Tupac.
Yeah.
How you come up with that so fast, bro? What did you do like Tupac?
Nothing. They're not even.
You know what I'm saying? Like, where's this coming from? Like, if you a victim, how are you the gay Tupac? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like stuff he had, like, cause he's like, oh, I'm gonna say I'm fighting back already. It just makes me think. But like, again, I'm not paying him too much attention, because that seems like what he wants. Because at the end of the day, nobody knew his face and his name. Everybody knows his face and name At least right now, this week a month.
But and then he said that I think when he first got out of jail, he said that he had a drug problem or something like that. So now he was trying to blame it on the drugs.
Oh yeah, he gonna probably say he's depressed and he's suicidal. It like because they charged him, right? So he's probably gonna be like, I'm suicidal. I was at the end. I'm depressed. And so that's how he's going to be his defense. That's why he did it. So
that's why he made up the whole story.
That's probably
because he was on drugs.
Probably what he's going to say.
I mean, but the thing is, like, everybody's making a big deal out of him, and I think they're making it mainly because he's gay. I think that's why they're making that big deal. Because what about last year, a year and a half or something, the Texas white woman that said she got raped by 3 black guys, beat herself up and stuff.
Right.
They arrested her, but they never charged her. She's not getting no jail time.
Right.
She's not. That's not going to be on her record.
Yeah, I don't think he.
Why is that not as solved as much as this? Chicago police got all them other crimes they can be solving, but yet y'all investigate the shit out of this.
No. The thing, that's the one thing you can't, because he kept saying he was attacked. They need to get to the bottom of it. So the Chicago police were like, look, we got some people, like, basically saying, we know what you did, like, just leave it alone, you know what I'm saying? But he kept saying, he went back on the
interview?
Yeah, he did another interview. It was like, and it seemed like he was mad about people not believing he was attacked, not the fact that he was attacked. He's like, people not believing, and they're coming out and commenting this and commenting that. Yo, if you really just got attacked, why are you not focused on, it's some people out here attacking people. We need to get these people off the street. He's more worried about the perception of, how it looks. You know what I mean? I don't know. It is very doubtful. For, like I say, I'm not trying to pay attention to it, but what I do say is very doubtful that he was attacked by some racist white guys, and it's the thing that's so fucked up. We don't need no extra victims. It's enough out there. You know what I mean? Like, it's enough people going through enough real stuff to have someone acting like it, and what, for attention? Like, all right, like, if you doing that for attention, I don't want to pay you no attention. You know what I mean? That's just sick, because there's so many people who are really, the first time we see a news commentator or somebody when another victim has something happen to them and they bring up Jussie Smollett, that's what we need to make sure he gets focused for, because that's the legacy he really going to leave. He's going to cast doubt and aspersion to so many people's stories and true victims that you got to second guess it. And I mean, you always should take a critical opinion whenever you hear anything, but come on, dude, like, why are you doing that? Like, that's so fucking not necessary. That's what they've done to us for years. That's what they did to Emmett Till. You know what I mean? Casting false reports. It's just sick, man. I don't know. We don't rock like that.
Mm-hmm. Did he ever give up his phone? I know they was trying to get his phone and he didn't want to give it up. Did he end up giving it up? No, I
don't know.
Probably not, because he lying.
He doing this for an album. It's coming out March.
Really?
Yes.
You remember the first thing they said when he was attacked?
No.
The first thing they was saying, he's okay. Go download his music, right? Like, go download his album.
That makes sense though, because every time somebody got an album getting ready to come out, something major happened.
Come on, that's sick though. Come on, it's really people going through stuff, like, every day, and now people are like, oh well, do we want to believe him? Come on, like, it gives people who already didn't want to believe people another excuse why not to believe you. Right. You're like, come on, man. Like, really? To sell some fucking albums?
And he not even gonna have the gay community behind him. Like, if you lying like that, I mean, or do they still support liars?
I don't know. He probably still has his fan base. I was never a huge fan because I don't watch empire, but I mean, I'm gonna see how it plays out. I think he innocent. I ain't looked that much into the case, but I guess I'll find out when he go to trial or plea out or whatever he might do.
Well, the brothers are testifying, so if that's the whole thing about everything. It's going to be one person's word against the other. Now, the police have the video showing that the brothers are the people who attacked him. Now, if the brothers are the people that attacked him, they're saying he paid them. But he's saying some different people attacked him. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like, he's saying, because the police are like, nah, we caught who beat you up. And he's saying, nah, somebody else beat me up. And the people they caught was like, yeah, nah, we beat them up. So it's like, who do you believe?
So why are they not being charged?
That's what I'm about to say. Like, are they going to be charged?
Well, they're probably not because they're cooperating.
Right.
They're going to cooperate. It's because that's what I'm saying. He kept pushing the issue.
Yeah.
If you keep pushing, that's like what's a good analogy? I don't know, somebody that's cheating on their spouse, but they keep trying to catch their spouse. You cheating, but you trying to catch your spouse cheating. You be like, well, let me go through your phone, and they be like, let me go through your phone. You be like, wait, you know what I mean? Nah, don't do that.
I mean, I get it, but I think it's getting too much headline than it should be getting.
No, I agree. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Like how y'all was like, he ruined Black History Month. Did he? Because Prada done put out some stuff. H&M done put out some stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's so many people that's like bluntly like disrespecting the black race in Black History Month, and everybody's still buying the stuff, still going. They don't care.
But see, that's what I was saying. A lot of it is clickbaiting. They understand how we react to stuff. And it's not just black people, but consumers in general. If when Gucci, when they did the blackface thing, like, all right, it's negative media, but it's a lot of people that was like, oh yeah, that's cool. Let's stand up to them that wasn't rocking Gucci. It's probably gonna be like, they don't need to support them. I can support y'all. You know what I mean? Because, like, you get that attention. Like, so if you are a racist person and they be like, look, we don't really rock with these black people like that. And how black people go back and we're so forgiving. But now the racist person's like, shit, this is what you wear when you don't rock with black people. They said it. I'm going to give me some Gucci. Just like when Nike signed Kaepernick and like they saying people was buying Nike stuff. To show they support. Transverse. If you don't like a certain group and they say they don't, they'll get a little backlash, but then they'll start showing their support to them.
I guess. I don't know. I think out as somebody, hell no. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people don't start out as nobody. They make their name and they build their brand. So everybody started out as nobody.
But I think people got to get out that mindset too, because a couple years ago when I seen people selling shirts and it's like $25, I'm like, well, I can find that shirt at this store for $10, And I was like, well, I'll go and buy from this store. But it's the support to the people that and that's trying to up and become something. So we got to get out that mindset of you not a big brand. Like, people don't know your brand.
I think it depends on the material and the stuff.
The quality.
The quality.
It doesn't. People really go off popularity. You can have the best, but you're not a popular person, and then they just go to where the popularity is.
And I noticed some shit.
Right. I noticed that because of, like, if I'm like, oh, this person got a lot of followers, let me buy one of her dinners, and the shit be trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
yeah, I mean, this is like brand recognition. Like, a Gucci scarf could be made out of the same material as, or you know how like sometimes they'll have the really thin stuff, like, and it's still gonna cost more than something that's more material, or whatever. It's just about name recognition, all that garbage.
I forgot was it. I think it was Zara. I went into to Zara. They had a cami, and it was like $30. I was like, what the fuck am I buy this when I can go to Forever 21 and get it for $2.50? It's the same fucking material. It feels the same. It look the same. Everything. Like, I don't get it. But
shit is always like that. The same store, Zara, Charles bought Naya some shoes that was like, man, it was like 120 or something. And Ray was like, oh, where he get those shoes from? I want to try to find them. So I sent her the link. She's like, oh, I just found them for $50. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, just stop going. Oh, this place popular. Oh, they got nice stuff. They got the same nice stuff. Like people that be shopping at Fashion Nova. Rainbow got that same stuff.
Is Fashion Nova expensive? I thought Fashion Nova was cheap.
They weren't expensive. Now they
are because they send so many celebrity clothes, so they get so much like free promotion and stuff. And why? Why am I gonna do that?
Well, we coming out with our clothing line. It's not gonna be cheap though. It's gonna be quality.
Yeah.
but
oh, sorry.
I was just saying, people go off popularity. Is like, and then like back to like the Jesse subject. Like black people always make a big deal when it comes to black stuff. Like for instance, the Bill Cosby thing. Or black people all fussing and sharing stuff and saying how much they hate him and they hope he go to jail and stuff. But then when the same thing happened to a white person, y'all ain't sharing nothing. Y'all ain't talking about it. Y'all quiet as mouses.
Well, that's again. I actually saw this on CNN. They were talking about Black Twitter and Black outrage. It's not like people aren't aware of how social media and stuff controls how people behave. That's the big thing with the Donald Trump and Russia. When they say a lot, what they influenced the election, it was about posting and memes and comments and stuff. Like that's how they influenced the election. They put up fake posts by fake people with fake followers and stuff like that to get people to think that these are real posts coming from real news sources. And you're controlling how people think because this is what they're viewing. Like black outrage is a thing that people harness. It can be monetized. That's what if that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get you to be mad. You can't be outraged. Stop sharing the link. Stop saying the names of these companies. Stop posting these pictures saying, look what they did. Look, I'm going to send it to everybody. That's exactly what they want you to do. And then when they do that, you really don't need to support them no more. Like I tell a person all the time, my money's green, so I can spend it anywhere. You know what I mean? Especially if you're not getting, adequate service. But I don't know. I'm rambling.
Okay, so now let's talk about this R. Kelly shit. First of all, I'm not saying that there are no victims and all of this stuff, right? My thing is, this dude has been doing this for about what 30 years or something. Like how many years?
They're not 30.
A long time, man. Since I was born.
A very long time.
Forever. And like now, all of a sudden, people want to make a big issue out of it, but everybody knew the same thing. Everything that we know now, we have known for years.
Well. Just because, is it wrong what he's doing?
It is wrong what he's doing.
So somebody should do something about it.
My thing is, why are y'all waiting now? Why didn't they do that years ago? We knew the same thing.
I speak for myself. I knew that it was stuff done before in the past. But I didn't know the behavior was continued at the same level. And like a lot of people in the industry probably knew. But like all that shit was rumors to us. And when everybody sees 30 more victims come out there and they seem all to be credible. Like when you see the mom fucking rescue the daughter from the hotel. Like that just happened last year. Did you know that was going on? I didn't. Did you see the R. Kelly document?
No, I did not.
Oh, don't watch it because it's horrible. Yeah. But so a mother literally on camera finds her daughter and gets her after not seeing her for years. I don't know.
I mean, I think he should go to jail. I just think that they should have did something way before now. Because maybe it wouldn't have been so many victims if they would have stopped it then.
Right, but we should stop it now so it's not more.
Yeah, I mean, stop it now.
Right, but
shit crazy.
Yeah, it's sick.
And the Harvey Weinstein dude, I heard he was going to court or he got locked up or something. Is that true? Because he need to, if all these black people going down, he need to go down too. All the white people, everybody need to go down for anything that they did. Like, it's not okay for one race to go down. And after all these years,
which one of them was one of them senators that just had 2 black gay boys die in his mansion within a year or 6 months? I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna get the info on it.
Wow.
We sound so uneducated right now.
I know. I didn't do a whole lot. Because sometimes when I'm reading stuff, I'm like, you know what? Let me get off.
Not paying no attention. That's what I'm saying. Because you give it your attention, you give it your energy. You be like,
right. So that stuff is heartbreaking.
Pay attention to that.
Especially if you're trying to get out of a down place. You can't do stuff like that.
I know.
Yeah, but that's all I got today, y'all. You got anything else?
No.
All right. Well, we're checking out.
Peace, love, and positivity.